everyone, Connie Stewart with SimplySimpleStamping.com, and I am back with another video in my series called Flashcards 2.0. Today's card, we are going to just focus on some fabulous bundles from Stampin' Up. Our new catalog has just started, and I have got 3 bundles I'm very excited to share with you, and I've used all of them on this card. Let me go ahead and show you the bundles that we're going to be using today. The first one I want to show you is the Mosaic Madness. I love this stamp set, especially because I think it goes great for the guys or the girls. You can do it in masculine tones, and it really makes great masculine cards. I've got the matching Mosaic punch that goes with that. My next bundle is the Label Love Bundle. Again, another really great one. 7 label stamps and the matching artisan label punch. Another really great bundle. And then my final one is one you've seen me use before, and it's a round array. It was a sneak peek back a couple months ago, and we're very excited. It is now available for everyone in our new catalog. 8 little great stamps. You've seen me use that one on some flashcards with the matching 7/8" scallop circle punch. All right, well, let's get started. I'm going to begin with my flashcard pieces. I'll be using Crushed Curry, a brand new color from Stampin' Up, and the Whisper White. That's our flashcard 2.0 pieces. Now, if you've not seen that video that explains how we use flashcard 2.0, you can find it by going to YouTube and searching Connie Stewart flashcard 2.0. You'll see the video. I'll share with you how we use these pieces in lots of different ways to create lots of different cards. Now, my card base is another new color from Stampin' Up. It's called Bermuda Bay. I've cut that at 11 inches by 4 1/4 and scored it 5 1/2. So it is a standard card size. Well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and start with my card base today. And with the Bermuda Bay ink and from that Mosaic Madness, there's 2 great borders in there. I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to stamp it at the bottom of my card and then on the upper right hand side like so. And now that I have that done, I want to come in with the artisan label punch, and I'm just going to make sure I'm kind of lined up there on the edge, and I'm going to give that a punch. And I can go ahead and set my card off to the side for a minute, and we're going to work with this piece. I'm going to come in with the 1" circle punch. You guys know I use every little bit of my cardstock. And I'm going to put that in my 1" circle punch, punch that out. I can throw this part away. And I'm going to do one more punch out of this because, you know, one just wasn't enough. I'm going to come in now with the Itty Bitty Shapes punch pack. And there's that little 4-petal flower. We're going to cut out one of those. Doesn't matter that I didn't hit the middle, it is just fine. Okay, now I'm going to set those off to the side. I'm going to keep working. Now I'm going to come in and work with my flashcard 2.0 pieces. To make it a little easier, let me bring in what we're going to be doing. I have to do some cutting. You can see I didn't want to use that entire piece. I didn't want to go all the way down the card. I'm going to take that Crushed Curry and I'm going to cut it down to 4 inches. So that'll 4 inches there. We've got a little scrap. On my white, I'm going to cut it down to 3 3/4 so that I can layer. But I needed to cut a little bit more off. So this piece of Whisper White is actually 3 3/4 by 1 3/4. We're going to be using all 3 of those pieces, so go ahead and hold on to that. Let's go ahead and start with the Crushed Curry and that fabulous label punch and the Crushed Curry ink pad. I'm going to be using this solid image one, and I'm going to punch it, or I'm going to stamp it down here. Just stamp it to the right or to the left. Don't go right in the middle. And the reason is, if you go right in the middle, there's a possibility your punch won't go all the way. So I kind of just did it down on one end, but you know how we do. We're going to be covering this, so you don't want to go too close to the edge. All right, we'll punch that out, and we're going to take this little guy, and you can see I've just adhered that to the inside of that frame that I cut out. All right, we've got that done. Now we can come in with our Whisper White piece. So we're going to start with this one here, and with the other border that comes in Mosaic Madness, I'm just going to stamp it there, whoops, there on the end. And then I'm going to come in with another brand new color. Oh my gosh, I'm just loving all these new colors. This is just two of the stamps. Pick your favorites. I've picked two here from Mosaic Madness, and you notice that they are lined up. They're touching. I want the rubber touching there. It is going to give me a space, and that is exactly what I want. And I'm just going to stamp that there in the middle of my card. So we've got that one done, and I can set that one. Actually, you know what? I can go ahead and adhere that. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, wait, one more little punch, or one more little stamp. Also from Mosaic Madness and Bermuda Bay. Let's go ahead and give that a little something right there in the middle. All right, now we're ready to adhere that. And we can just put that right on to our crushed curry. Now this is a little fun technique that we're going to do with this. Since I had that 1-inch circle punch out anyway, I'm just going to come in, I'm kind of lining it up here in those, in that little space right there, and I'm just going to barely punch out just a little notch out of my crushed curry. Now listen, I'm not measuring this and making sure I'm getting it perfect on both sides, but truthfully, I don't even know if it would really show that it's all perfect, so don't stress over it. We don't stress when it comes to stamping. I've got 16 inches of white baker's twine, and I'm just going to wrap that around. Whoops, come here, got my tail. All right, we're just going to tie that, just tie it in a knot, and when we have that done, it's going to look like this. I've got some Stampin Dimensionals on the back, and let's go ahead and adhere this down to our card. I'm just lining it up at the top, just like so. All right, looking good. Now let's come in and bring in the strawberry slush one more time, and that little piece of white that was left over. And now I'm going to be using the round array, and I'm going to stamp the thank you on that little piece of white there. And that 7/8 scallop circle, we're going to punch that out. And what I've done is I've just adhered that onto our little Bermuda Bay piece, you know, the one that we had all that little stuff punched out. So you can't see any of that mess that I made. We're just going to attach that right there to the middle of our card. And I've got just a couple other things I want to do. I wanted to do a little more of a thank you. So I'm going to come in with Sweet Essentials and the So Kind of You stamp. And I'm going to stamp that on the side. And I'm going to stamp it inside my card as well. Now, I know you guys know me. I kind of went, what can I do with this teeny tiny little piece of cardstock? Well, you're just going to laugh at me. But I went and stamped that border on it, and I'm just going to barely tuck it underneath my punch. Line it up. Trim that off. Because I thought it really dressed up the inside. What do you think? I thought it was really sweet. So that is, oh, I got one last thing. Oh my goodness, one last thing. And I think I left it in the other room, but that's okay. Let me show you what I did. I took our Dazzling details, and I just put some little dots of the Dazzling details in my flower that I didn't put on here, sorry. Ha! See, that's what happens when I have not had enough coffee when I start making videos. All right, so I went ahead and added that one there and just added some Dazzling details. I thought it really glitzed it up just a little bit. That is our card for today. I hope you guys like this, and we'll give this one a try, and especially give those bundles a try. I love the idea of saving money on my cards, and I will tell you, these stamps in particular are just amazing for flashcards. They work perfect in these. So thanks so much for checking out the video today. Now listen, I know you're ready to get your hands on those bundles. I know I was. And you can find those at simplysimplestamping.com. While you're there, you're going to be able to download a brand new Stampin' Up! Catalog. And if you'd like to get your own copy, you can get it a couple different ways. You can just place, there's a PayPal button, you can order it and just cover the shipping. I'll cover the cost of the catalog. Or if you order flashcard kits to go, you're going to get a catalog enclosed with that as well. Flashcard kits to go are simply cardstock for flashcards and flashcards 2.0, cut, scored, ready to go. You're going to have lots of colors. You're going to have enough to make 40 cards plus the envelope. So be sure to pick that up, and you can get your catalog that way as well. Well, guys, I'm going to let you go because I know you're ready to get to stamping. Thanks so much for tuning in to today's video, and we'll We'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.